Hey viewers, quick heads up. Mass Effect Andromeda was provided to me free by EA. However, I did also purchase the game myself, and my opinions are my own. With that said, hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Alrighty, welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. I know we last ended off on the ship, however, unfortunate things happened. So I registered my copy of Mass Effect Andromeda, my press copy of Mass Effect Andromeda, on a second Origin account, because I've had a couple issues in the past where I've registered a press copy and it like fucks up my pre-order until the game comes out, and I'm like, I don't want to do anything like that. So I made a second account. I figured I'd just send the saves over to my main account and we deal with, we continue from there. Unfortunately, at least as of me recording this, you cannot transfer saves from one Origin account to another. And so I had to restart the game with a whole different writer. That means things are a little bit different in terms of what we collected. We don't have the same materials. I tried to scan everything I could along the way, but I was kind of like rushing through as much as I could. I basically had to replay the first 5 to 6 hours again. I just skipped like everything I could. So that saved me a lot of time, but not enough time in comparison to what would have happened if I had just been able to transfer save. Now we're on EOS because I actually passed by quite a few things that I went, oh, I didn't see that before, or I didn't notice that before, and there is an exclamation point on top of this mountain. I figure I might as well check that out as well as go to some of the other locations. So I know while some people are already kind of like, oh, stop talking and looking at everything. Tough for me having to replay through the entire game. Tough for you guys having to learn information. All right, so what do we got here? The Chief Engineer. Login. Chief Engineer Grace Leto. New entry. Final entry. I'm closing Wester Point Delta and calling the evacuation complete. No one left is responding. I swore to them. Pause. Resume. Enough of that. I couldn't even finish one damn project that might have saved them. This rock beat us and I accept my part. Joining the last shuttle out. Likely back in a cryo. I won't be a drain if this is the long slide. But if there's a way to finish what we started, I'll be back. This is Chief Engineer Grace Leto, E97 Durango out. Huh.
Recording Initiative, Cryo Identification, E97 Durango. Chief Engineer Grace Leto.
Last one out during the evac.
She took risks and they didn't work. But nothing worked.
Didn't want to go, but ran out of things to try.
Okay. So I can pull another person out of cryostasis. We have quite a few of those things. Alright. Now, in terms of my general loadout, I was able to find the Lanat sniper rifle again. Let me just pull that out so we can once again charge. Although I still have that bug that doesn't show my charge on screen. Annoying, but again, it's bearable since I can just listen to sound cues and also just expect it. I've decided to kind of go a different route. If you notice at the bottom of the screen, my shield is purple. And the reason for that is because instead of choosing the charge class, I forgot the name already. I chose a biotic instead. And so I've been liking Throw, Singularity, and Shockwave. They've been pretty helpful, and I've also been staying back a little bit more. I bought the Viper sniper rifle, and I was kicking, oh my god. Coming to this planet with the Viper sniper rifle eliminates so many of my early woes. It was great. But yeah, so my skills are a little bit redistributed. My initial class is different. I tried to make my character's face as close as possible to the one that we had beforehand. Although I added a little bit of depth so my face isn't like flat. My face isn't flat in the middle of cutscenes.
PB's tech looks like.
Oh, there you go. I need to scan random things because I need to, I need points. Now, one thing to note, last time I played, and I noted it in editing, but last time I played, we were looking at the research options that were available, and I saw one of the augmentations gave you 25% shields when your clip emptied, and 25% shields when you kill an enemy. And I thought those stacked but after looking at the video again and also just kind of like reading it a little bit more, it's either or. I can have the 25% shield regeneration when I reload, or I can get it when I kill a person. And it depends on what I equip the augmentation on. So if I equip it on a chest piece, a chest armor piece, boom, any enemy I kill gives me 25% shield. And then for the clip reload, that can be there too. I think I might actually go for the kill an enemy one, because while I like the idea of firing and constantly getting my shield back, I don't trust it entirely. And by the way, I am trying to go somewhere. There was a little camp around this area. I don't remember exactly where, but I remember passing by and going, oh, look at that. But yeah, I don't know if when it says clip empty, does it mean my entire thing? So you can see how at the bottom we have 30 shots remaining on standby. Do I have to empty all of that to get my 25% shields? Probably not. That'd be pretty ridiculous, right? You have to completely empty your gun to get the benefit of this thing. No, I'd rather just get the chest armor thing. But I'll test it out. I think I'll probably, when I have the resources, I'll probably go through and actually try it out off screen or something. Okay, is this what I was looking for? Let's see. Camp in front of Outpost 1. Well, Outpost 1 is here. Oh, you know what? Now I remember where it is. Okay. So what I'm looking for is in front of Outpost 1 and a little bit before Outpost 2. It is over here.
Recovery's a long-term process.
Hard lessons we can't forget.
We knew Promise would die. All we could do is watch it happen.
That's a pressing Venture. Holy shit. We knew Promise would die. Holy crap. I wish I could have saved a permanent marker.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Where's the camp? Well, this is why jump cuts exist, viewers. Okay, honestly, now that I'm up here and getting a better view of the place, that actually might have been the camp that I checked out before. So there's just nothing there. Or it's the wrong place. I don't know. I don't want to spend, like, too long. I actually have a personal time limit that I'm trying to rush against because I gotta drive. Because of my dilly-dallying, I'm gonna have to try and drive 16 hours in one shot. Ugh. If this Let's Play is complete long in the future, then you know I made it at least. At least there's that. I've never made a really long drive before. The longest it's ever been has been like 4 hours. So 16 hours is gonna be a little bit of a leap ahead. But we'll make do. Alright, last time I was here, I jumped all the way to the top of this building and talked with Ramirez, who I believe is this guy over here. Yeah. But I didn't talk with anybody else. I didn't even think of like, oh yeah, there's other parts of this building. But here we are. Hello people, you have names, that's important.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Haley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. But new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
I don't know. I guess I can ask you everything.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
Back home, I was filling test tubes in some dead-end lab. People knew me as Stefan, but that was never who I was. I knew what I could do, and I knew who I wanted to do it as. Haley Abrams, Andromeda Explorer. That's me. Feels good. Feels right.
Why Hanley?
What made you choose the name Hanley?
It's the initials of all my favorite places back home. My fiancé helped me pick it before we left. When it's time, I'm hoping Bradley will perform our wedding ceremony.
Oh? Who's your fiancé? Huh?
What kind of research are you working on?
Your basic first in scientific work, soil, water, atmospherics, plus studying remnant tech, because now I need to understand that to survive here.
Did you see that? I just saw weather go through the building. Lady, you need to research that. No one's gonna survive if radiation dust storm just goes right through everybody.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
Considering it's world-altering technology we've never encountered before, I hope not. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
I'm remnant tech support. I just held my hands up and things happened, but yeah, I guess that's good enough.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
I feel like I met her fiance before. Although I guess, no. I'm just thinking the name Abrams, but Abrams has been used in a lot of places. Hello, Junseo Park?
Pathfinder? Mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
Yes, it is relevant. Ha! No, it still matters.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
Yeah, no, I'm not really much of a, well, we're in a completely different galaxy. Time to forget about the past kind of guy. That's bad. That's a bad idea. All right, what do we have here? Dictation log, scientific director Hanley Abrams. How? What technology can do this so quickly? Neutralizing the radiation in the atmosphere without dramatic storm effects? Shit, the opposite. The weather's gone calm as summer's day. That's unprecedented control over atmospheric pressure, gas mixture, temperature. What else? And where's the interaction? Pause break. Miss the dogs. Walking them in the Shuttleport Park always helped me think about through these problems. Forget side effects too. I should get a dog. Are there dogs? There are kind of dog things that we could probably tame. We just have to steal them from the Kett or find out their origin point. Okay, we got damn lucky with the conditions here. This is comparable to sea level Earth. Eos is drier, but within limits. Moisture is binding into the desert plants and soil. Now, or more now, since the vault points to a species with the same air mixed temperature gravitational comfort levels as us. Or is there another reason? Can't predict intent from results. Maybe Ryder's the one to figure out why. The how? That's my department now. Lucky old Hanley, you wanted bigger things. You've sure got them now. I like that we do have people questioning, like, we've got this awfully convenient technology here. Wonder what to make of it all. Research proposal. Materials analysis of recovered Kett firearms. Approved. Important. Waterborne bacteria study. Approved. If you don't flush your work away. Color reactions and acuity in insectoid wildlife. What? No, not approved. Unless you're going to make them stop at a red light. Comparison of quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. This is gibberish. I'm not giving grants for the best word salad. Element zero voltage resistance testing. Finally, some real science. Approved. Comparison of quantum initialized string effects to relativistic waveforms. It sounds like something's happening there, but I don't know. Okay, now who's in here? Major Domo Bellscott.
Over here.
Is that your actual name, Major Domo? It's not just like Major Space Domo Bellscott? Alright.
Pathfinder, Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to.
So you're like security?
I've also coordinated with your Kett expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Kett expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. He's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
Okay, there's apparently a guy claiming to be working for us. Gotta find him.
Any trouble with the Kett?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We've some tricks up our sleeves, thanks to the research teams. That only goes so far. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
Okay, yeah, well, I'll make sure to talk to them. He'll probably assign us something to deal with the Kett.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
But that's a nice way to put it. By the way, you move around way too goddamn much. I mean, I'm a pacer, but you're like doing 50 different things. I was about to say, you're about to take a seat too? I don't know, man. Maybe you go for a walk around the entire outpost and then come back while still maintaining the conversation over radio. Because that's what you're doing at this rate. Look at him. He's just not stopping. Oh well.
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I get you. I couldn't wait to leave. I might have stayed. I don't know anything about your past, Ryder. I might have stayed.
I don't know. I liked where I was. There were other things that brought us here.
Not me. Eyes on distant stars. Always have been.
Where'd you launch out of?
The pale blue dot. Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
Stupid romantic things. I miss convenience. I miss not being a hero. No, I don't miss anything. Well, I'll say stupid romantic things because I don't know if he's talking about love stuff or like dramatic things. I'm hoping it's dramatic.
I miss the time on the couch before media loads. Make your choice, and as a B- rom-com bounces between satellites, the size of the planet decides how long you wait in the dark.
Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder.
Your popcorn sounds nice. What?
Another time.
Of course.
Hold on, there was more I needed to ask you.
What do you need, Pathfinder?
EOS viability.
Thoughts on how the outpost is doing? The planet?
Stellar. We keep it up, we'll make this world look like the brochures.
Thoughts on your boss?
The old man. He's pretty tied into what happens here. I just pick up the day-to-day scraps. Good at cracking the whip for these science types. Doesn't fall for the details. I hope he's proud. Feels like he's proud.
Another time.
Of course.
I wonder if the mayor changes depending on what type of outpost we get. It probably doesn't. It'd be effort. But if he was like a military outpost instead of a scientific outpost, there's got to be some change there somewhere. Oh well. Secure comm. To Director Tan from A. Bradley. Tan, appreciate the personal interest, but my people are getting twitchy with all the messages you're sending them. I'd like their minds on the job, not being under a microscope. Addison's the one I call. I get it. Site 1 and 2 are still raw for us too. But Prodromos isn't the same. No better way to prove that than to let us do our jobs. Give them space and I'll give you all the footage you need to make it play well back on the Nexus. Agreed? Bradley. Post-deployment block party. Everyone, initial setup went by the books and we're operational in record time. Be proud. I am. Now that the first deployment wave is in, I'm giving the all clear to break into the good stuff. We've got a new colony to toast and some lost friends to say goodbye to. Lights go down and drinks raise up at 2000. Bradley. I want to be there for a block party. That'd actually be really cool. To be able to like stay here until it gets dark. Although, is this a single star system? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it is. But it's cool to stay here and, you know, celebrate it. Yeah, we got people already going like, oh, thanks, Ryder. But not in like a more personal way. Just like, hey, Ryder. Like I could land by these guys and they'll be like, Pathfinder. Oh, gals. What are y'all doing? What in Lesbian Nation? I'm sorry. I had to. They're just gal pals having gal time. So who's the Kett expert that we're supposed to be looking for? Talk to Edison, assistant, Nexus? EOS? Huh. So it's not a journal entry, it's just gonna be legitimately all the way out here, I suppose. I can't go that way, right? I'm kind of assuming. Let's actually go see if I can drive further out in EOS, even though I know that we probably can't. I'm just kind of putting off the inevitable, because I still have to go back on the ship and talk with everybody. Although we could have some fun with that. And go down some options that I didn't originally do before doing the options I actually did. Okay, so in order to go this way, we're gonna have to actually head backwards and head to the creepy cave that I wanted to avoid. Because I was worried about what would happen if we went through the long cavern and just, like, immediately died or something. Can I go up this wall? I probably could have if I had all my space stuff. Or my shift speed! Okay. I'm too lazy to go around the rock. If you're not gonna let me drive up the wall, I will just fast travel. Because it only takes a couple seconds. Gosh, that's nice.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
We've had so many open world games recently, and like a fast travel takes sometimes 20 to 30 seconds, or maybe even a full minute. And when you have to do that, like 50 plus times over the course of a game, oh, we have headlights. Well, no, because it's been eternally daytime on this planet. They told me to dodge, but I'm in the car. I was hoping maybe I could dodge in the car. Oh, jeez.
And an Ark escape pod? Where did they get that?
Doesn't matter. They're not keeping it.
We need an up-close scan.
Wait, why is my HUD working now? What fixed that? I want to know so that way I can actually use it more in the future. Get out of here. Here, have a singularity. I missed. Really goddamn hard. Oops. I think I canceled my singularity. That's fine. It's not like it was hitting anybody. And he's dead. Right? Yeah, he is. So I've learned some stuff about the biotics combo thing, because my abilities combo pretty well. If I use singularity, ooh, goddamn! If I use my singularity and an enemy gets caught into it, if I hit the singularity with an ability, it'll do like a biotic explosion on them. Unfortunately, I wasted my singularity, so I wasn't able to show it off there. If I have an enemy that, or if I have a teammate that hits another person with like fire or cryo or something, I can also combo my biotic abilities with that.
These caves could be a good shelter.
So that's nice.
Wonder if there's anything hidden away back here.
I wasn't expecting this cave to just go into kind of like a Kett camp. I just expected it to be a really long cave and then it opened up onto the other side of the planet. Or, well, not the entire planet, but opened up somewhere else. Solarian?
Tiranhi R11 Holor. In need of assistance.
A field log, Pathfinder. Issued to patrolling Kett.
I don't need a translation to know when I'm hearing a monster.
Adding to language database.
So, shit. Did they capture a Solarian? Well, obviously they capture the Solarian prisoner, but did they capture a Solarian Ark survivor? Because that's a pretty big find for us. It makes it super worth it for us to have come down into here. Although more than likely they're not alive anymore. Okay.
Looks like they found it drifting and brought it here.
I'm not able to extrapolate point of origin, Pathfinder.
But the Ark could be intact, like the Hyperion.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. Okay. So this is an escape pod from the Solarian Ark, or well, an Ark. This pod was involved in an emergency deployment. It should only be opened by specialized post-crisis personnel. I want to learn more. What happened to them? I'm also still a little bit on the myth side that we left first, and apparently the other Arks got here way before us. Like, to such an extent that they've had escape pods captured and they're being tortured and stuff like that. What? We're like we're like months late to a party that we came out here first for. And I want to know why. Like, is it a... that's radiation level 3. That's bad for us.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Can I save? No, I can't. Can I fast travel while in radiation? Level 3 radiation? Because that's something I might have to do. Ooh. Alright. I'm taking my chances, because maybe I can find something out here.
Life support systems are in peril.
Okay. We made it to a cave, but unfortunately, it didn't reduce anything. We're gonna need to fast travel back before we just die on the spot. So I was half right. The cave did lead out into a place with level 3 radiation, so we can't explore
100%.
until later. But there was something else in the cave which I was not expecting. So that's the other half. Okay, well, with that out of the way, and since I can't go further into the planet until either A, the radiation goes down, or B, we get an upgrade to the Nomad for it to be able to resist level 3 radiation, we're gonna go back on the Tempest, and we're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna flirt with some of the NPCs.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmo. All clear.
Did you come out here with anyone? Maybe someone you served with?
I had my fun on shore leave. Nothing serious, though. Asari huntresses figure things out, but I was there for soldiering, not romance.
Oh, what about now?
You're not technically military anymore.
Can't get anything past you, can I?
Okay, nothing happened there.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Damn, I was hoping for something more. That's okay. We have other people that we can flirt with.
I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
I do more than show up.
Happy to be of service. I think you'll see that showing up is only one of my many talents.
Is that right? Well, I'll be sure not to blink. I want to see them all.
Oh God.
Let me know if I go too fast for you.
Oh God.
There's no such thing. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
That went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Especially after Cora. Cora was just like, oh yeah, okay, nothing gets past you, huh? Him, he's just like, oh, I want to see more of that. I'm like, oh, well, I can definitely give you more of that. Psych, alternate universe, not this GaLm. Odyssey Drive Core. The Tempest Drive Core is designed for long-distance operation and to maximize thruster efficiency. Yeah, it's not as scarily impressive as the Normandy's core. I remember walking to the Normandy core room and being like, oh, Okay, don't want that blowing up on us. Smaller and efficient is just less intimidating sometimes.
My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
You're full of surprises.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh. Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
What's your
You're
type?
rejected.
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Kett.
Oh,
An
she's already
autopsy
over
could
it.
teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats his vegetables.
And then she just like bolts off. You're not my type. Oh, okay, Natalie Dormer. All right, I got you. Maybe another universe. Whoa, the hell are all of those? Special delivery cache just gave me a whole lot of things. That was way too much for me to read, but I saw the word hoodie, and I'm willing to check that out. Oh, that looks awful. Damn. I was hoping it was a zip down hoodie. It's not. It's just a weird thing. I don't like the neck piece. Obviously, everything else downwards is fine, except for the fact that we look like we're wearing track pants. I want a better casual outfit. Hopefully there are better options in the future. We're gonna roll with long sleeves, by the way. I really didn't like the look of jacket. And in terms of our armor customization, we're rolling with this particular set of tints. Although, I don't actually have the rest of my armor, unfortunately. Although now that I just got a whole ton of other ones, we could see some neat stuff. Hold up, I want to check that out. Armor. What did we just get? We just got a Deep Space Explorer helmet. 10% encounter XP increases. Scavenger helmet. 10% less weapon weight and 10% more max ammo. Holy shit, this is ridiculous. The Andromeda Initiative's mission is one of discovery and exploration, as well as colonization. Readying personnel to journey into harsh environments and even the void of space was always part of the plan. Thus, the Initiative's custom Deep Space Explorer, DSE, hardsuit is equipped with multiple environmental seals, failsafes, and a hefty liquid oxygen supply, a formidable kinetic barrier, a generator, and an array of scientific instruments. Yeah, I probably should have worn that on my first mission. Although many were built, most were mysteriously lost en route to Andromeda. That's funny. This is like, oh yeah, this random pre-order DLC item. Well, it just disappeared. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. I bought the Pathfinder helmet too. Ooh. I'm tempted to actually wear the Deep Space helmet. What about the chest piece? 15% encounter XP. Holy shit. Max ammo and sell prices. Dude. I am probably going to wear these. A handful of these suits were given to the initiative by an anonymous Turian donor. Wait, hold up. The auto-recycling technical and combat interface armor, a name only slightly less awkward in the original Turian, is better known as Scavenger Heartsuit. Originally built by Armex Arsenal in the Milky Way, the Scavenger incorporates Quarian technology that allows the user to better analyze, interface, and integrate foreign components. All right. And then we didn't get any legs or arm pieces. Whoa, fusion mod of shielding. Reduce your health, but get a ton of shields in exchange. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't really need that particular thing. What about the Nomad stuff? We have quite a few different upgrades here. Increase the top speed. When the shields are entirely depleted, shield cells will discharge, generating a shockwave that sends nearby enemies flying. Okay. Improves the Nomad shield strength and frame by integrity by 25%. Where's one that will let me actually ram an enemy? Allows the Nomad stability assist, which is always on by default, to be disabled, giving an expert driver greater control over the vehicle. Ooh. That sounds cool. I mean, I don't think we're ever going to be an expert driver at it, but neat. Alright, so we got armor, but we also got weapons? Let's see, what do we get? Pathfinder Ranger, meh. Pathfinder Pioneer, yeah, I like it. 63 damage, 600 rate of fire. That's pretty good. The first Pathfinder weapon was developed by Andromeda Initiative scientists to serve as a virtual extension of its user's body. It's so natural to kill and destroy everything. Ooh, look at this. How much damage does this do? 195. That's not that bad. It's not great in comparison to the Viper or the Lanat, but that would have been a nice starting thing to have for free. I didn't come into this room because there wasn't really any need for me to do it, but oh, here we are. Oh, is there a difference between the damage? Oh, the Remnant Crowd Gauntlet does less damage. Well, I guess the point of it is that if you hit an enemy in the face with it, it'll freeze them. Okay, well, back to messing around with my crew. But not in that way.
Hello, Ryder. EOS has been a lesson in contrast, but you have grown as a result. In the field, you are my... I can maintain a presence on the Tempest. It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team. It appears that hope was well-founded.
So,
Alec, in you...
I can see why Dad told you to keep...
Woo! Pyjack, it was marvelous to meet you. As a fellow adventurer in the sciences, could you help us with an experiment? We have an interesting chap here on the Nexus, a young Pyjack, what humans sometimes call a space monkey. He's part of a study on how various species adapt to shipboard life, and we're hoping you might take him aboard the Tempest. You can pick him up from the Nexus Commons whenever you like. Don't worry, he's quite friendly, and his routine's very simple. No food after 23:59, no baths or showers, and please limit his exposure to solar radiation. Okay, what is he, a fucking gremlin? Asking for assistance. Hello, Ryder, forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve. It may assist my investigations into the Scourge. We can discuss it in person at the Nexus Labs. Okay. Interviews. Hello, Pathfinder. I'm a freelance vid maker, and I could really use your help with my latest project. Oh my god. More interviews. Okay. It's going to be historic, I hope, just like your mission. Can we meet on the Nexus for a chat? Sure. When both of you here, when my wife and I settle here to start family, our first one will carry my brother's name, and hopefully he or she will become my new best friend. My sincerest hopes accompany you and your team. Oh, is this the guy that we helped out with the placing the pendant? Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress like fuel serves fire. S. Theorist, 12 Leaves, verse 132. P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Look at all this stuff here. Holy shit, we have so many emails. That vault. Can still smell remnant vault on my armor. Or can still smell that remnant vault on my armor. Lots of weird shit going down there. Like my hunter's manuals would say, the razor's edge between known and unknown teaches you what can be cut away. Now I think back, it reminded me a little bit of some of the temples on Thessia. Same huge spaces and running water. Same sense of a huge purpose you can't really understand. Makes me wonder if we'll ever really know what their builders did there. I hope so. God, I hope so. I don't want it to like go through the game and be like, we never figured it out. As cool as mystery is, sometimes when a giant vault that can change planets comes around, I just want to know why. Tempest hacks. Hello, Ryder. I'm pleased to report the Tempest is operating at peak efficiency. So now that you're in command, I thought I'd share a few secret shipboard hacks that the designers and I sneaked into her code. Just send the code JCSB through your Omni tool to open the debug command menu. Give all dispense lets you use the coffee dispenser in the galley an unlimited number of times. Water temp override overrides the normal hot water ration in the showers. Jump wash queue puts your clothing ahead of everyone else's in the auto laundry cycle. Enjoy and don't share them around. Kahlo. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Drac! No! Vetra told me about what happened to your dad. I've lost a lot of people over the years. Figured you could use some cheering up, or at least a distraction. This usually helps me. Drac has attached 37 images of various rifles and shotguns. 2 are duplicated images. Many are low-res or watermarked. Drac! No! He's like the uncle or grandpa on Facebook who just sends you images of things and they're so like crappily pixelated because of either years of decay or years of being shared and shared and shared. Oh my god, I can't wait to have him at my party. Okay. Oh no. From Lexi, attachment, Krogan virility and aggression. Ryder, attaches my Krogan thesis that I mentioned to you. I know, only 500 pages, but I wasn't allowed to go over. Only 500? If you get through it, I wrote a longer dissertation for the Citadel Journal of Medicine, around 1,400 pages. That's much more insightful and includes mating diagrams. No, Lexi! I am not reading about Krogan mating. It's not happening. Alright? Oh god. To Ryder from Lexi. Ryder, given the amount of high-impact cardio in your exercise routine, I recommend spending 5 to 10 minutes a day stretching to open your hips and relieve tightness in your lower back. The poses I've listed below should do nicely. Not to sound elitist, but while it's true humans invented yoga, the Asari perfected it. Currents bow. Standing, spread your legs apart, turning one foot outwards. Take a deep breath. On exhale, bend your torso towards the outward-facing foot until your hand meets your ankle. Hold for 5 seconds, then switch sides. Hold up, I want to find a Matrix Expo. Say on the exhale, bring both hands together, form a triangle. On the second inhale, swing arm overhead, and bend forward until your torso is between your thighs. Between your thighs? Oh, wow. Please let me know if you need diagrams or vids. Yes. Yes. I definitely need to know exactly how these are because I read it and I just blank out. Lying on your back, bring your feet together until there is a diamond of negative space between your legs. Fucking... How flexible are Asari? Diamond between your legs. I couldn't do yoga. The firefighters, Dr. Adriana. Oh, did I? I don't think I read that one. Hold up. I think it was the McCoys. The McCoys. Maybe I did read it. Oops. Oh, here we go. Okay, that wasn't... The Brothers McCoy was just the dog... The dog. The dude talking about his brother. Never mind. Ooh. Forgot to grab that. Okay. Now, back to messing with everybody, although... Hey, Tempest! Man, that looks such... That's a very dry world. Hopefully that improves in the future, although... We'll see. Company like this, Liam...
I'm looking for moments like this with people like you.
Sorry, guys aren't my thing. But good to know I'm universal. Still an answer, though. Something far from home. I get it.
Back at you, Costa. Why'd you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself.
What you're really doing is running from me. You're running from me. Oh, why won't you take my bro love, man? Bro. Bruh. I'm interested in you. You can just start that as the conversation opener.
I know it.
No, Liam. We're good. All right.
I'm in storage if you need me.
I just talked to you, Liam. I literally just walked away from your room. I guess I'll try and flirt with Suvi now. As a note, the only one I'm keeping is Vetra. I've been reverting my save.
When you're free.
I've talked to all of you. Calm your butts. Oh, you know what? I should probably do the strike team mission thing. Whoops. Debrief. Let's see. Failure? You had a super huge chance at succeeding. That's so disappointing. Whoa, holy shit. Look at all the things you can put on them. Oh, that's way too much information for me to give a shit about. Like, just being real here. Holy crap. Anyways, you can recruit another team. And we got Victor, Fearless, Uniform, Hostage Rescue Specialist. What happened to... I mean, obviously we don't have the same guy as beforehand, but now we're getting like teams rather than just one Krogan guy. I want to send a Krogan guy out on missions. Maybe it's because I got a strike guy from multiplayer? I don't know. I guess now that I'm on my main account, I could always play some multiplayer too. Select to complete in multiplayer or to assign a strike team. Yeah, we'll just send some folks out. You identify the spy. No need for anything dramatic, alright? Although if you want to complete your missions, I am totally down for that. Wait, what was that? 5% chance of success. Holy crap. Where are the other bronze missions? Here we go. Okay, everybody. Get me the loot. Get me the
Strike
loot.
team ready for deployment.
Ooh, look at that. There's an email terminal right here. And we got more emails. You're the boss. Pathfinder. I thought I ought to clarify. I know I said something about back channels doing what I have to do. Being on the Nexus during the bad times, a lot of us got used to a lot of ugly things. Because survival just isn't that pretty. But in the end, I'm here to help you. So if there's anything you don't like, I won't do it. Simple as that. No, go for it. As long as the back channels don't involve literally killing innocent people in order to get good weapons or to like just do some evil stuff, hit me with your best shots. Proud to be here. Hey, Pathfinder, just hitting this point again. Our team, no place I'd rather be. Here's where we get to fix things. As soon as we have people on the ground, I'll have eyes on how to get them what they need. This sort of just make it happen is why I joined Hustle, and why exactly I came here. We'll do it. Costa. Liam has included a list of media themed to frontiers. Genres include westerns, space operas, and oddly, Tyrian historical dramas. All right.
When did you start believing in a god?
My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God.
But your work as a scientist
Convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth.
Yeah, well, all right, Suvi. I wanted to flirt with you, but I accidentally clicked on your faith, so I guess we got that option out of the way.
I should get back to things.
Sounds good.
Well, if believing in God lets her view the world in even more romanticized ways, that's fantastic, honestly. All right, so we talked with every single person. We flirted with a few of them and then reverted our saves because that's the kind of person. Oh, wait, no, I gotta talk with fucking PB. But at least I can mess with my loadout over here. Neato. Shotgun. Pathfinder, deep impact. Actually, what happened to my other shotgun? Did I not pick it up in the original mission? Uh-oh. Well, that's okay. We're a sniper biotic now. At least for now. All right, let me wrap up this conversation with PB, although I guess I can flirt with her too. Oh, it's not letting me save, so screw you, PB. We're not doing it.
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going... Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home while I'm with you.
I'm flying off to the furthest planet in the system. What kind of information do we have on it? Is it an icy dead world? It looks more like a rocky dead world.
Anomaly detected.
Oh, there is an anomaly on here. Kansu's oddly mild climate, given its orbital distance, and rich resources made it a candidate for a mining outpost. However, its unexpectedly rugged terrain has tabled discussions indefinitely. It's too rocky. Well, that's okay. We can shoot it from orbit.
Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Beryllium deposit. I'll take it. Nice. I didn't actually expect this planet to have any anomalies on it for us to check out. I kind of didn't expect anything at all. I was just like, why do we have these planets here if there's nothing on them? Well, it turns out they do have things, and that I should be going to all of them. Although, I'm still not really a big fan of this. Like, part of me is, because it's cool to just kind of like zoom around a solar system. But when it's basically for the equivalent of right-clicking and then clicking on the planet, so that way I can get resources, I could do without taking 5 to 10 to 20 seconds to get around. Whoa. Tidal heating and bombardment from Pythias' asteroid belt has aggravated Pele's volcanic activity. Methane in its upper atmosphere contributes to the planet's scorching conditions. Yeah, definitely not landing on that planet anytime soon, are we? I hope we find some worlds that have intriguing descriptions about them. Like, I don't care about the planet. Tell me about the stuff happening around the planet. Like, ooh, is there remnant activity flying just all around the place? And we're gonna try and stay away so we don't get into like a galactic battle or something, or interstellar space battle. I don't know. Nanak is a hydrogen methane gas giant. Debris in its orbit suggests it has seen Kett visitors. Well, I guess you have a little bit of that. It's seen Kett visitors. Amazing. Now, I am missing a bit of resources because of the fact that I didn't go to one of the other star systems. Because I just kind of rushed straight to Eos, but at the same time I also went to another place to see if there was anything there. Mixed results, all around. But we can get resources from scanning planets, so this is an important part of the game too. Numerous meteorite impacts have left H060 rich in nickel, but these same impacts make mining difficult. That's okay. What about its moon? You can see it has a little circle there showing its moon, but it doesn't look like I can go there. Fine. I'll go to H276. Whoops. I want to 100% the star system. Ooh, is that water?
Anomaly detected.
Remote and cold, H276 is nevertheless of interest due to a phosphine gas in its thick chlorine atmosphere. This could indicate primitive chlorine-based life. However, no detailed study has been completed. Ah, well, what is this?
Probe away. Satellite detected.
Oh, shit! A scientific monitoring satellite launched by early explorers to Eos. Its mission was abandoned when the original settlement of Eos failed, but has gathered valuable data from H276. Well, neato. I wasn't expecting this. Hey, 50 Milky Way research data. Good, alright. Maybe not the most amazing thing to get, but whatever. This looked like it had maybe water around it, but maybe it's not water, or if it is water, it's toxic for us. Chlorine-based? Yeah, probably not a good place to go. Well, let's head back to the cluster map. I think it is time for us to finally go back to the Nexus and give some situation reports on things. I am kind of amused by like the Tempest view.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all.
You have the little piece of the top of the Tempest right there.
Anomaly on sensors.
Ah, what are we looking for? Oh, something over here in this cloud.
Anomaly found.
Element 0, eh? I need element 0 for like half of the things I care about. So an entire cloud of it? Yes, please. Ooh, that's intimidating looking. An unusually rich deposit of element 0, EZO. This appears to be a primary source broken up by space-time distortions in the Scourge. Thanks, Scourge. They made it easier for me to get element 0, but only 32. Ooh. Should I look at the other? I'll do it later. I was gonna say, should I look at the other planets for the sake of the Nexus team? We'll be fine. They'll be fine. Oh man. You do definitely get a fun sense of scale when you zoom in and you're like, I don't see the place, and then boom. It's floating around in some space clouds, or above some space clouds. Dust. Almost imperceptible if you're super far away. Okay. Look at all the missions we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, okay.